hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to y'all with another recap. We're talking Bad Boys season 2, episode I think 8. Okay, so we see Lou FaceTiming Jonathan after leaving the hospital. Y'all, Lou was smoking in that breathing tube like it was a hookah, and I'm like, that's the wrong tube, Lou. Like, what are you doing? He was. See the little clip. If y'all go back and watch, he really was sucking on it like it was a hookah. So then, all of a sudden, after FaceTiming Jonathan's like, friend, you need to get better, friend. Your health come first, friend. Friend, you need to do better, friend. Lou decides to give us an infomercial on why hookah pens and vapes are bad, okay? He's like, I really feel like, people should stop smoking hookah and doing vapes because it's really bad for y'all bodies. I know somewhere after this episode, after tonight, Nally's gonna delete this episode, okay? Because this is bad for business. This is going all against Baddie's blunts, okay? I know Nally is quaking at this episode. She like, hold up, edited this. Y'all could have took all that hookah pen and smoking out of there, making it, giving it to the Zeus audience so they don't buy my product. I know Nally is mad, bro. I would be too if I was you too, Nally. I'm just saying. So I do feel like Lou was sick, but I feel like he's making a little bit more than what it was because I think he was just sick of dealing with the drama in the house and he just wanted to go home to his family and stuff. I don't think he was sick to the point where he just couldn't stay. Do I think it was safe for him to go home, especially if the doctor really did say you can't be around smoke? Heck yes. But I really feel like he was adding some stuff to it. So Raz B comes in to the room where Ara is at. It's like in the kitchen, and he's just like, I'm not gonna lie, nigga. Like you been really dressing. Like I gotta give you my credit, nigga. Like you look good. No, you came into your own, nigga. Like I respect it. Like you A1, nigga. Right? So I guess because this is when Ara cut the perm off. Okay, so he's no longer with the perm. Okay, so we can't have the perm off like I wanted. Okay, you get a perm, I get a perm. So then Carry On and Mo and Prince join them and they start talking about making like a cast song just like last season. Y'all remember what happened that last season? So Ara says he wants to be involved and wants to be on the song. And Ara doesn't rap or do music or anything. And to me, Raz and Carry On are the only ones that should be able to speak on this track. Prince and Mo, shut up. Y'all was over in this scene acting as if you guys are A&R, top charting artists. Raz, as much as he may be annoying to you guys, he's done this. So he can talk. Prince, I never heard a song from you. Mo, I barely knew you even did music. So I'm just saying, like, I do get what they were saying with Ara, because like he doesn't do music. And I don't even think Ara was really serious about it. I think he was kind of joking about it, to be honest. So before the scene ends, he was like, let me show y'all what I could do on the track. Okay, I'm gonna get on here and do this thing real quick. He get on the kitchen counter and just start shucking and jiving. He's shucking and jiving. He's shucking and jiving. He doing the little dance like he always do. Okay, so then Lou comes back to the house and he tells half of the guys that he gotta go because he had bronchitis and chest pain, and he gotta leave the house. Okay. So he's telling half the guys whatever. I was surprised at their reaction. I thought they were going to be a little bit more shadier, to be honest. So I don't know. I was shocked, to be honest. I really thought that maybe Adonis would have said something slick or Ara would have even said something slick. He did kind of, but it was more so in a joking manner. He wasn't saying it to be like super shady. After the convo ends, Adonis says, I want to talk to Darrell on the side. Did not tell y'all. Last week did not tell y'all. Y'all need to start respecting my psychic abilities. I could see it before it happens. Okay? Move over, Raven. I am Raven. Fuck is you talking about? Okay? You know how Adonis say he's seen a vision? I seen a vision. Because I knew that Adonis wasn't up in Darrell's Big Debbie cave. Because the moment he came up in that house, when you linked with somebody and then you surprised because you ran into them. Darrell's face, look at his face when Adonis walked up in that house. He's like, oh. His ass cheeks clenched when Adonis walked up in that house, okay? So Adonis, he put his best trade voice on. He's talking to Darrell. He's like, so like, you feel me? Like, before this, situation, we was talking, we was, getting to know each other, and like, you blocked me. Like, why you blocked me like that? Like, that was whack. So Darrell's just like, I blocked you. I did because like that's what I do. I do. Like, calm down. I do that. Okay. So I guess he blocked him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm Darrell. Listen, if I feel something, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna block you, but I'm a heavy ghoster, which I need to work on. But like, I'm a ghoster, like Casper on that ass, dead ass. So like, I kind of see Darrell when it comes to that. Like, I really do. Like, we adults here. Like, come on, okay. So then, Adonis is just like, so like, you got like a dude or something like that, and then also Adonis in his confessional, he says that him and Darrell were conversing and talked to it. He kind of like said it in a nice way. Stop it, okay? You was up in Darrell's Big W Cakes, okay? You were in Brickle and you were Brick up inside of him, like. Let's stop the semantics here, okay? Because I read through the lines before y'all even said anything, okay? Because y'all remember last week, Darrell was just like, like Adonis, I know Adonis. And when he starts, he doesn't stop. Ooh, I said, she got flashbacks. All right, so basically, Darrell's kind of like saying, hell, go somewhere else with this because Darrell has a boyfriend. So he's just like, who doesn't know that Darrell is with Phil? Everybody knows that Phil fills me up on the inside. I don't need another dude to do it. So fuck you, Adonis. Okay, so he's just like, oh, he's not married yet, but he's damn near married. He's damn near married. Adonis is like, oh yeah, you damn near married. Like, that's what's up. But like, you still gonna take this. I'm just saying. Okay, so he ends up walking. He's just like, I'm about to call my man. Yeah, the fuck. This fucking Adonis. Like, so he walks about the scene because he knows that, Adonis is putting a trance on him. They'll make a cute couple, though, I ain't gonna lie. They really would. So Lou tells everybody else that he is leaving. And I agree with him when we come to the vape messages. Because, y'all, I don't smoke. I don't do powdered donuts. Like some people. Okay, I don't do powdered donuts. I don't smoke. I drink only on party occasions. I know I sound like a prude, but I'm just saying, it's just like, if you want to live for a long period of time, certain stuff you just can't do on a consistent basis, or else your body will go to like nothing by the time you get older and older and older and older. Like, it's facts. I'm just saying, like, it's really facts. Like, I'm telling you, like, you really got to watch out nowadays, especially with all these stuff coming out. C19 every 2 seconds is another C19 coming out every 2 seconds. Every other year there's a new disease that gets introduced. So once you do all those stuff, in addition to all these things get put out in the atmosphere out of nowhere, you might end up in a messed up situation and have your heart broken. I'm just saying. So I agree with this message. Okay, it was not endorsed by Natalie Nunn. Sorry, Nat. Okay, so he's telling everybody he's leaving or whatever. And then Jonathan, y'all, I'm telling you, he is the house mother. He cracked his whip. Okay. He was like sugar mama, okay? He snapped. This whole episode, Jonathan was sugar mama, okay? He snapped on them the whole time during that house meeting. He said, listen here.
Lying, cheating, looking the other way just so you could puff up your chest and feel better about your miserable little lives.
Tell them what they need to hear, mama.
You be quiet. You're just as bad as everybody else, boy.
Thank you, sugar mama.
Oh, hush up, girl. You're lucky I'm not your grandma.
So Jonathan's just like, I know some of y'all be smoking or whatever right here, but like y'all gonna have to stop all that smoking because like if y'all want y'all body to be, in a bad condition, like y'all gonna have to stop smoking right here. Like them vapes is really bad for your body. And Mo says something that's really smart too. Like, to me, only thing I see people smoking that I agree with is weed. I feel like if you smoke cigarettes, you're killing yourself. Sorry. If you smoke cigars on a regular basis, you're killing yourself. Sorry. Like, it is what it is. Vape, same thing. You smoking a battery. So for the girls that do the vapes, Natalie, okay, you're going to gag during this episode. But I agree with that. Like, to me, at least, weed is natural. It's a plant. But all that other stuff is like electric battery powered. All that stuff could end up causing cancer. So, Jonathan was just snapping on them or whatever. I felt like at one point he was gonna be like, Prince, go to your room, acting all gay and stuff. Like, Jonathan just seems to me that type of mom. Okay, so they decide to play flag football, courtesy of Prince. And Raz B says in his confessional that he considers himself very athletic. I'm like, where? Okay, but looks could be deceiving as we see from this episode because Darrell was over here skating through that field. I said, yes, Darrell, show us that Hulk can play football. Okay, so they start playing the game, y'all, and Jonathan's still looking like Sugar Mama for Proud Family. And then Darrell, y'all, was really doing him a big one. He scored like half of the touchdowns. He's very, very fast. Okay, which I like because it shows that gays can be good in sports. Ara ends up quitting the game. He quits the game halfway because Mo pushed Adonis hard. At first, I thought Ara was being a little too sensitive because we know Ara is very sensitive. But then I watched it again, and I'm like, I can see that. Mo to me is a petty nigga. That's the niggas I do not like. They're nice, nasty. They're passive aggressive. I cannot stand them up like that. If we good, we good. Don't be like, you know what I'm saying, like doing funny stuff. I hate that. I cannot stand it. So I feel like Mo was doing that just to kind of get a little bit of a leak back. Even though they were playing football, don't get me wrong. But like Mo to me strikes me as that petty type. He really does. Like he just don't say it. So that's how I'm be doing sports and stuff. Because I'm gonna get mad if I get hit a certain way. Like, I'm sorry, like like sorry. So Mo calls Prince pussy during the game. And I just feel like Mo is a little bit jealous of Prince because Prince has, outside of Bad Boys, he's kind of known. Like he's very known because of Love and Hip Hop. Mo, not a lot of people know him. You know him off of social media, but like other than that, no, because he calls him the biggest PUSSY in the house and all this stuff. To be honest, Prince, you should have ran up because Mo literally tried you. To me, this is outside the game. Because if you're talking about in the house, like you're not even talking about the game. It's one thing to be like, oh, this dumbass couldn't score a touchdown. Like you talking shit during the game, but you talking shit about stuff outside the game. So you really should have ran up on him, Prince, to be honest. You over here carrying your mouth guard. Prince said, I carry a mouth guard around the house because like anytime I'm gonna fight, I pop it in my mouth. Okay, after I pop a popper, and then I get to fighting. Anytime these niggas want to try me, I'm gonna pop a mouth guard in my mouth. Yeah. I said, okay, yeah, that boy got plans. That was so funny to me when they showed that. So Chef D starts getting into it with Raz B. And before then, Darrell hits that touchdown. I said, yo, score! I was so happy. I was so happy for Darrell. And then Chef D starts getting into it with Raz B. So he felt like he was being annoying because the whole game he was telling people what to do. He was thinking that it's B2K. I could see that, but I also see you, Chef D. I feel like he only got super annoyed with him once he saw that Darrell was getting annoyed by him. I'm just saying. But I do see Raz B being very annoying. Like, I saw that the whole episode. So, Prince falls in his confessional. That's the most, Prince has done this season, right? He probably got up and ate a whole bag of skinny popcorn. So then they finish the game, and Chef D talks to Adonis, and Adonis and Darrell about Raz being annoying. And he says he's messing up the vibes. Yeah, he messed up the vibes.
What's up? It's Chef D Monster here. And today, I'm going to cook lamb chops and mashed potatoes. I'm sitting here with Natalie Nunn. Y'all, Betty Cole. Check me out on your TV coming soon.
It's the y'all for me.
Y'all. Oh, that's what he in the club.
I ain't never heard anybody say that. Who said
Say
that?
what?
Y'all. Who said y'all?
Say what? Oh, everybody say you know the vibe.
Everybody been saying you know the vibes.
Yeah, he ain't made it up. Everybody say you know the vibe.
Everybody say you know the vibes.
But he don't. You know the vibes, y'all.
And so he like, oh, he messing up the vibes. Like, he really getting on my nerves. Like Raz be annoying as fuck. Like, down. Okay, so he's talking to Darrell about it. Like I said, he seen Darrell was annoyed. He got annoyed. That's how I just feel about that. And then they kind of brush off that conversation. It's gonna come up a little bit later. So then out of nowhere, we just see Darrell arguing with, yelling at Carrion. He's just like, calm down, okay? Because I was being very respectful, nigga. Yeah, I was. And you're my child. What are you gonna do? And I'm like, Zeus, y'all got one job. Film. And we couldn't even get that. I was so mad we missed that argument, because how are we going to have an opinion on something we didn't see? We could only go by people and what people have said. Like, come on now. Like, I could barely talk about it because it's like we didn't see what happened. All we go is by what Darrell is saying and by what Carrion is saying. And meanwhile, usually when that happens, we see the clip and it's a whole different story. Okay, so apparently, when they were arguing, Prince was trying to calm them down or whatever. He's just like, guys, calm down. Like, I want you guys to go to the studio so we can have like an outlet to like put it out, and like I have a whole big bag of skinny popcorn. Like, let's just all calm down. Like, it's a creative outlet. We're gonna have fun. Okay, he's just trying to calm them all down, trying to have them, stop arguing. So Darrell's confessional to me sounded very cap. It sounded like he made the situation sound a lot more problematic than what it was. So apparently Carrion's dad got brought up. So I'm like, this is deja vu from last season. And Chef D, when they even got on the bus, right? Because they were arguing or whatever. Because Darrell was just like, you're my child. Yeah. So they get on the bus. And even Chef D, he was just like, he tells Darrell, he's like, calm down. Like, you need to leave Carrion alone. That to me showed me an inkling that Darrell was kind of messing with Carrion or said something shady and Carrion snapped. That's what it is. Because it's like, Carrion's those type of people. He don't check people when they try him the first time. So he keep letting people try him. And on the last try, when he snapped, everybody's just like, why are you getting mad? And Darrell's just like, why are you yelling at me? You're getting mad. Like, you probably kept poking at him from what I think happened because we didn't see it. So Jonathan, out of nowhere, decides to be mother again and tells them they need to stop smoking because Lou gets brought up again. And then Carrion, y'all, starts going on this tangent. He's like, oh, I'm not want to play with. I don't know why niggas think I'm going to play with. Okay, niggas pop up dead talking about me. I'm like, carry on. Do you think it's really smart to bring up anything dealing with the unaliving of anything after what happened with you? Now I question what happened in that with that car that belongs to a deceased person. Okay? You better stop before they F around and open up that case. I'm just saying, that was a very smart Carrion. Don't do that. Okay? So Carrion and Darrell start going at it or whatever because of the whole argument. And Carrion's just like, you don't love yourself. Darrell claims that he tried to give him a compliment. And Darrell's just like, watch your tone when you're talking to me. Watch your tone when you're talking to me. Nigga, I'm going to hit you, ho. I'm going to hit you. So he's just going back and forth with him, Child. Carrion turned into a chia pet. He said, he's like, okay. So Darrell leaps over and tries to book shock at him. Security kind of caught him though, and Prince kind of blocked him. Even Prince got caught up in the Mayfire because Darrell's just like, why are you in my way though, Prince? Okay, with your earring. Your fucking earring blocked my head, nigga. Move out the way. Okay, so Prince was trying to be peacemaker. They keep antagonizing each other, and Carrion's just like, oh, God loves you. From what I see from the whole situation, it seems like the conversation was about making music or whatever. And I feel like Darrell said something shady, and Carrion snapped because of it. Because y'all know he doesn't play around when it comes to music. His dad, like his family is a very sensitive topic for him. We've seen this a lot because of what happened between him and Kirk Franklin. Okay, you see the trauma you caused this young man, Kirk. Okay, now he not gonna have a better day. He gonna have a worse day because of you. Okay, so apparently Darrell brought that up and was just like, you got known because of you and your father arguing on Instagram. I got known because I popped out of a trunk and said, where the money resides, where the money resides. Okay? So he felt like, you know, he got his fame on his own. Which I'm like, Darrell, a lot of people have said outside of this show, you are very rude, including some entertainers that have even called in and told me that. And I've heard that also. So I'm just saying, you might not want to, you know, toot too much of your own horn if you're not even, you know, the nicest person outside the show. Because what's fame if your fans don't love you outside of it? Okay? So Darrell says that Raz-B was getting on his nerves, and he kind of brought up Kerrion in that conversation, was trying to give Kerrion a compliment. Even Mo kind of backed up Darrell with that too. But then I kept seeing Chef D telling Darrell, like, leave Kerrion alone. So were you bothering him or are you not? We don't know because we don't have the footage. So then Kerrion starts going on a tangent and was just like, man, you always messing with me, talking about I'm mental. And Darrell was just like, you don't know what I'm going through. Okay, back home. Okay. And Kerrion was just like, but you don't pray with me. He's like, I don't have to pray with you. I'm not Kirk Franklin. Okay. I'm not stopping and praying with you, nigga. The fuck? So he got really, really mad with that being brought up. It seems that Darrell has a lot of things going on personally, and I feel like he kind of took it out on Kerrion, to be honest. Okay? So Darrell, the whole time though, he's just like, I'm still gonna hit you, ho. I'm still gonna hit you. I am. I'ma pop you, nigga. I'ma hit you, nigga. So he's pissed. So he's just kind of waiting just to get the opportunity to hit him. Okay? So then Kerrion ends up calling Natalie. He's like, none. And Natalie's like, yeah, what's wrong? What happened? So he's just like, man, like, they keep messing with my art. Like, I do all my art. I let them do what they want to do. I let them be flamboyant. I let them twerk, pop their pussy, and they don't even respect my art. Like, I'm sick of them. Like, none, they keep messing with me, none. Natalie's probably just rubbing her hands like Birdman behind the phone screen, like, ew, this is gonna be good ratings, okay? So then, by the end of the episode, we see Darrell end up sneaking Kerrion, encouraged by Chef D. See, Chef D, just when we thought you had a good episode, you did some weird shit every time. Okay? You could never trust the Bearskin Bear because they always gonna turn on you. How you gonna tell him to hit him talking about do it? You do it. You might as well do it. You gonna do it. Do it. And then you was telling him, Darrell, to leave Kerrion alone. That's annoying. And the episode kind of ends off there. All right. Let me know what you guys think about this episode. I do feel like Darrell was kind of picking on Kerrion and he kind of got sick of it and ended up snapping. Okay. Leave your comments down below what y'all thought about this episode. We're out, baby.
No personal thing.